Today I'm making for you shredded tofu beef. So let's get on and start with the ingredients. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment in the comment section below and give me a thumbs up so I know that you're there. So let's begin. Let me turn you around. So the ingredients I'm going to need, first of all, you're going to need is tofu. So for the tofu, what I'm using, let me adjust you here. Yeah, so I bought this in my local Chinese supermarket, and this has 3 blocks in it, and this cost £1.70. So that's really good value because you get quite a lot in here. So I've got the firm the firm tofu, because the firm tofu is best for this recipe. Hello, if you're watching, please comment in the comment section below. Welcome. We're making the shredded tofu beef. So I'm taking 1 block of the tofu. Let me adjust you so you can see better. Yeah. So you take 1 block of the tofu and you just use a box grater. Move forward, and you just slide it down like this and just keep going until you've used up all of the grater, like that, and the pieces inside will look like this. You can see there. So you keep grating like that. When you buy the tofu, it has water in it, so you need to make sure you drain the water out, but you also want to press the tofu so that the tofu isn't too wet. So today I want to make quite a bit of this tofu shredded beef in inverted commas, because I'm going to make a couple of classic recipes using the beef. So I'll make one of them tomorrow. So around about lunchtime tomorrow, if you pop on, you'll be able to see another live recipe with me. So if you have any questions, pop them in the comment section below and I will answer them later on. And give me a thumbs up so I know that you've joined me as well. So here we go. We're doing the second block. We're going to do all 3 blocks today. Do you use tofu to make anything? Please, by all means, let me know in the comment section below what you use tofu to make. Let me just steady you there a bit. I've got my camera on a stand, so I just have to be careful not to knock it. So yeah, see, all you do is just press it down like this, and it will come and it will be shredded just like this in sort of a beef type shape, like a minced beef. So that's 2 blocks that I've got in there, and I'm going to put it through 1 more because I'm going to do the whole of this pack, and that's the 3rd one. So go like that. Here we go. So it's quite easy to do. Just be careful with your fingers that you don't catch them on the blade. Just go all the way up and down like that. Quite easy to do, and this is quite economical as well, and you can use the minced beef for so many things. You can use this in a shepherd's pie, you can use it in a burger bun, you can use it in lots of different things. So this is what it looks like. Hold it like that. This is what it looks like once it's done. Let me just put these to the side. It just looks like this. So next you want to heat some oil in a pan. Now for me, I like to use avocado oil. So I'm going to heat some of that in a pan. So let me take you over to my pan over here. All right. You switch on. So we're going to let that pan heat for a little bit. And then once the pan is started to heat, we're going to add the oil. Actually, no, add the oil. And then, yeah, so just like a little splash of oil like that. You can use whichever oil you like. It's just for me, I prefer to use the avocado oil for myself. You zoom out a little bit for you. So what we're going to do first of all, once the oil is heated, is add the tofu straight to the pan. So while we're waiting for the pan to heat, we're going to make the marinade. So let me bring you back over here. So this is our bowl for the marinade. Let me zoom out a little bit. There you go. All right, so for the marinade, we're going to need some, what's the thing? We're going to need some beefless bouillon or vegetable bouillon, or I'm going to use today some stock paste. So it's like a stock cube, but it's a paste instead. So I just use a teaspoon of that. So you put that into the bowl first of all. There. So a generous teaspoon of that. Then you're going to need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Right, that's my soy sauce. So here's the soy sauce. So that's 1, 2. Then, thank you for joining. Please click the thumbs up so I know that you're here. Then we're going to use 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. So this is the brand that I use. This is the yeast flakes that I use. So we're just making the marinade for the tofu. So you need 2 tablespoons of the marinade, 2 tablespoons of the yeast flakes. Pop those in. Now all of these are going to be in the description of the video. Once I finish on the live, then I can add it to it. So 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, and then we need 2 tablespoons of water as well. So I've got some water here. So 2 tablespoons of water. There's the 2 tablespoons of water. And then we're going to have 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Now I would usually use vegetable oil, but today I'm going to use the avocado oil because that's what I've got to hand. That is perfectly fine as well. And then we're going to use some onion powder and garlic powder. So we're going to use half a teaspoon of onion powder, which I have here, or onion granules. So that's the one I'm using here. So half a teaspoon of that, and then 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And this is the garlic granules. This is the one I have here. So let me just put that in. 1 teaspoon of that. Then we're going to add some smoked paprika. So I've got some smoked paprika here. And then we just need 1 teaspoon of that. You can tweak this recipe to however you want it to be. Instead, it's fine. So here's the smoked paprika, the 1 teaspoon. And then my favorite ingredient that I like adding to this is the blackstrap molasses. So here is the molasses, and we're going to need 1 teaspoon of the, well, half a tablespoon rather, of the blackstrap molasses. So I'm going to change over the spoon and just get 1 tablespoon or half a tablespoon of the molasses. And that's all you need for that. If you want to add to the flavor in any way, you can tweak this marinade to however you want to. It's fine. But this will give you kind of the base to go from. So that's it. All the ingredients for the marinade will be in the description of this video. Once I've finished on the live, I can add it, and I'll put it in the comment section below. So you just give the marinade a stir, and then you're going to set that to one side. Now we've got the pan heating now, so we're going to add the tofu that we've shredded already. We're just going to cook that for 6 to 8 minutes until it's slightly chewy. So I'm going to set my timer for 8 minutes. So while we're waiting for that to be done, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. Happy to take any questions as we go along. So our first question that we have is, what can you use this shredded tofu beef for? You can use it for a shepherd's pie, wherever you would use beef basically. You could use it in some kind of pasty or patty. If you're making Jamaican patties, you can use this in it, or if you're making the English pasties, you can use that. If you wanted to just make a beef pie, a vegan version, you could use this shredded beef tofu in the mix. This is the marinade that's going to be going onto it shortly. So we just need to make this, basically you're drying this out. So you wait until about 6 to 8 minutes. And then we've got 2 minutes have gone now of that time. So you basically let this dry out and you cook it through until it goes into a golden color and gets dried out a bit and is slightly chewy. So we're just going to keep stirring that every so often. So other things you can use this for, you can use this if you're making some kind of stew, you could add it to it as well. You can also use this in if you were making a beef and mushroom pie or a pot pie, anywhere you'd use beef basically, you'd put that in there. There you go, give it a good stir. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you will see more videos just like this one. And please do share this video wherever you are on social media. I will truly appreciate that. It really does help me a lot to help, buy the ingredients and so forth, create awareness and to help other people who want to do plant-based meals. This is a classic way. So we're making the shredded tofu beef. So we've just shredded it. This is the marinade we're going to add on in a few minutes, but first of all you have to do this to kind of dry out the tofu and until it's slightly chewy, and then we'll add the marinade. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. We are going to be doing more live videos on a daily basis now. And if you have any suggestions, please comment them in the comment section below. Suggestions for videos of what you'd like me to make, and I'm more than happy to do that on a live video. And if I make your video, I will give you a shout out on social media. That will be great. I will give you a shout out in the video that I make. So let me know in the comment section below what dish you would like me to make. So how long we got? So we're almost halfway through. We've got 4 more minutes for this to dry out a bit more. So I just keep stirring it a bit, not too much. So let me flip you back around so we can have a chat. So here I am. So while we're waiting for the tofu to cook, if you have any further questions, do let me know. Let me just straighten you out there. If you have any further questions, do let me know. And if there's any other recipes that you would like me to do, please comment in the comment section below. Tomorrow I'm going to make something with the minced beef because I've made quite a bit of the shredded tofu beef. So tomorrow, not sure what I'm going to make, but I'm going to think of something to make with the beef. There's so many different possibilities. I might do a shepherd's pie. I might do a shepherd's pie with a sweet potato topping. That will be quite nice and tasty. And I'm going to add some vegetables to it as well. I've got some sweet corn and some peas and so forth that I can add to that to give it some nice flavor. So I'm just waiting for the tofu, you can see it here, to dry out a bit more. So how much more time have we got? Let me check my timer. We've got 3 more minutes to go, and then once this is dried out, then we will go on to do the marinade. Here is the marinade here that I've made already. We will add that to it and cook it down, and then it will be ready. It's quite a quick, it's a good, nice, quick recipe to make if you come in from work and you want to do something that's quick, easy and healthy to make, and that's tasty as well. This is a really good recipe. I will add the full recipe once this recipe video goes live, I will put it in the description and in the comment section below as well. This is a really good one. What else? Yes, I'm going to try and do videos on a daily basis so that I can get to know you a little bit more, which will be great. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell. Right, let me stir this again. So I keep stirring it to make sure it doesn't stick as well. Hi, please subscribe if you're here, and if you have any questions, I'm here to help you. I've got lots of recipes coming up for you, so please do. There you go. So there is, it's drying out really nicely. How much more have we got? So 2 more minutes and then that will be ready. So further questions. So the question I answered was, what can you use the tofu beef to make? So I answered that question. Another question I had is, when will you start to post more regularly? So I took a little bit of a break from YouTube for a while for a couple of different reasons, but I have filmed 26 videos on my, vegan lifestyle videos. I'm just in a process of filming 26 dessert videos, and then after I've done the dessert videos, I've filmed half of the 10 of them I filmed already, the dessert videos. I've got 16 more to do, and then I'm going to do 26 savory videos, and then with those I will, once I've done that, then I will upload on a regular basis, and yeah, that will be great. I can't wait to be back posting more often, so there's more recipes for you which will help you out a lot more. So we're ready to add the marinade. Right, let me shut off the timer. Okay, so here we go. Right, so there is the marinade, there is the tofu. So let me just give it a quick stir. And then we're going to add the marinade. Alright, I'm going to use my spatula to get more of it out, the last bit of it out. Alright, so once you've done that, then you're going to coat the tofu, shredded tofu, in the mixture. So you give it a good stir so that all of the mixture is coated in the marinade. So there you go. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe. We've got more recipes coming up on a daily basis. Give it a good stir, just like this. So there you go, the shredded tofu. So now we're going to leave this for about 4 to 5 minutes tops. Once we've let it cook down for about 4 to 5 minutes, then we are ready to serve. So while we're doing that, I'm going to get the rice ready, because I'm going to have some rice with this. So I've got some whole grain rice that I cooked already, so I'm just going to reheat some of that. Well, not quite yet. I'm just going to put it into a plate and put it warm. But I won't warm it until this is ready. Right. So this is the rice that I'm going to serve it with. So I'm going to microwave that rice. Right, so I'm going to keep stirring this so it doesn't stick. So it's still a little bit wet, So we keep going because the whole idea is to dry it out a bit and to allow the flavors to cook in to the tofu. I've enjoyed having you join me for this little lunchtime session. Lunchtime? Well, actually no, it's early afternoon actually. But yeah. What is the best time for you? I think I'm going to do some evening ones perhaps with you, or depends on the, because I know a lot of you are in the US as well. So let me. That tastes good. Tastes very nice. I'm going to use a teeny bit more of soy sauce. So I've just got a little bit left, so I'll just add what's left. There you go, and that is your shredded tofu mince beef. So we've only got a couple more minutes and then we're ready to plate. If you're just joining us, we're just making the shredded tofu beef, and we're going to have that with some rice today. And the full recipe will be in the comment section below and in the description box. Right, so I'm going to add a little bit of scallion or green onion, whichever you call it, to it. Be a nice little pop of freshness and colour. Okay, so we're now ready for plating. Just turn that off. And this is our plate. Alright, let me adjust it. So we're just going to get our spoon and spoon some into the middle. And now we're going to have a taste. Right, let me get a fork and a tray. So I'm now tasting the shredded tofu beef, and I've got it with some whole grain rice. Very nice, and that was really quick and easy to make. There's a nice rich flavour which balances nicely with the whole grain rice. A nice hit of umami. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me for today's recipe. It was enjoyable to have you with me. Tune in again tomorrow. Not sure what time. I will post it on my community page. Join me again tomorrow. I'll post it on my community page. If you haven't as yet, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you'll see more recipes just like this one. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.